We're missing
See you in the
images,
bed.
but they're gonna load in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead.
You don't need to worry about it. Hey, everyone. Hi. Welcome back to Adventures in Arrowknee. If I just saw my phone notification correctly, episode 172, which is nice. That's pretty cool. Welcome. Glad that you are here. I'm Joah, and we're going to be having some fun tonight doing some fighting things. We're going to go ahead and introduce this cast of people that we got here tonight. Starting down at the end, Carl, please introduce yourself, your character. And last time Garrick was around, what was he doing? Was he still at the dome? Was he doing off Valagnet army things? What was he doing?
All right. So I'm Carl. I'm playing my Crystal Dragonborn Garrick, who's a Drake Warden, who has his sidekick Drake Fizzy. Last time Garrick was around and being played, he was actually helping me take Shronk's swamp. So he might be all for like helping Valagnet and stuff, but like you don't just kick somebody out of their swamp. That's just kind of rude.
Yeah, that's the home. You can't kick him out of the swamp. Nice. All right. We're gonna jump around. Casey, introduce yourself, your character, and what have they been up to?
I'm playing Dap. He is a Rune Knight fighter and now a wild sorcerer as well, halfling. And what has he been up to? Trying to blend in because he's on the run. And most of the time he looks like a tri-corner hat ruggy with his hat of disguise. I don't know if there's much of anything else. If he's not in the dome, it's all cautions thrown to the wind, so he doesn't care. But of course, if he has to look like someone to get paid, he's learned that one. Yeah, I think he kind of got like strung along on this, and it's just kind of like, oh, this is where I'm at. Okay, I guess I'm going with the group then. That sounds good.
Alrighty. Blue. Introduce yourself, your character, and what's Charcoal been doing?
Hi, I'm Blue. I am playing Charcoal. What is Charcoal? Cleric.
What is Charcoal?
I agreed to do this, so now I'm here. I can't remember what I did last, so sorry. My head isn't on right today.
Oh, you're good.
I think the last game was the one that led up to this, where you talked to the fire giants and Valagnet and stuff.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Very fun, very nice. Nick, introduce yourself, and tell us a bit about your character. Is this going to be coming through the tubes? Is this going to be a Valagnet thing?
No, this person's from the fire plane. Yeah. She's just a part of the army. And she is a fire genasi, draconic sorcerer. And yeah, she's a fire mage. She uses fire effectively. Also, Blue, your picture's going to be your picture because it goes off your main Discord picture. But that's okay. We can't change it now.
That's okay. All right. Lastly, Ben, please introduce yourself, your character, and what's Bert been doing?
Ben, I'll be playing Bert, the Azamar Emberkith Paladin of Vengeance. I don't know what Bert's been up to. He hasn't been up to terribly too much. I haven't played him in a little while, but he would be, unlike Dap, he would be peacocking around Arrowknee, looking for, not adoration, but self-aggrandizement. Is that a decent term there? He's a handsome man, and he likes people to recognize that.
Yeah, you are getting all of the attention just walking down the street. Just all of it. All right, so, I believe pretty much other than Frida, then everyone is in the dome in some capacity. So how we'll start this out is you all, because you have more or less agreed to work, for Valagnat, fight for him in some way, shape, or form, some capacity. You've been put in contact with I guess aspiring would be the correct term. You're not actively spying for anyone. They're just there to make sure that you are able to remain in the loop with anything that gets passed down, anything that you need to go do, anything you're told to do, whatever. But in that, you're able to kind of go about your daily lives. Some of you just took part in a mission to clear the swamp for Shronk, and that might have, for those that are involved, took a bit of explaining away. Seems that in the end, it was kind of it was understood why you did it, and it was kind of explained to you that it was as a group of overzealous fire giants from Valagnat's army that ended up going beyond orders and doing what they weren't supposed to be doing with that. But you are all told to keep an eye out for a signal. You're not told exactly what. You're just told there will be a signal coming in this location, kind of to the east of the dome. You'll know it when you see it. So nothing super specific, but you're told when you see that signal, you're to head to intercept a contingent of bots that are coming out from the dome. You'll be receiving reinforcements along the way, and you'll be taking them out at some old ruins that have kind of been taken over, slightly terraformed by the fire elementals that live there. You're kind of counterattacking an offensive. So you'll all be going about your day. What are you all going to be doing?
Bert would probably be in Lucky's, trying to regale some of his previous fighting. He does have a new holy avenger, and he usually ends a story with and it was just laying there.
All right. Yeah, no, you're getting a lot of attention there. A lot of different, you get a good crowd, especially from from a lot of the newer adventures, but also some of the older ones who might be on leave from the army, the Arrowknee army that's there, or just people hanging out. So you're getting a good amount of people, and every once in a while you're gonna get somebody who appreciates a good story. So you'll get yourself about 5 gold all told.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Pay for my drinks today.
There you go.
That will be at Lucky's. Have we heard anything about this new Genasi, or do we know that they're joining us? Or okay,
You're told that when you're going to be heading to this area, you'll receive reinforcements. It's not specific on what said reinforcements are. It's probably going to be some contingent of elementals.
Who told us this?
This is kind of this spiring that's been set up inside of Arrowknee to give you information and separately from you guys gather intel and report it to Valignat's army.
Okay. I'm going to be at the, I'm assuming it's like on the job board or something like that. I'll be at the bar, just questioning Lucky for any more information than he knows about, these people that are going to be joining us and why they're coming along and when they decided to come along and if someone was ordered to tell them. Yeah, all that stuff, just all kinds of questions.
So you're asking Lucky about the other side because he's on the side of Arrowknee, and this is information is coming from Valignat's side of things about the looking for a signal and heading out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure there.
I completely forget that Arrowknee's still like everyone, all the NPCs are still on that side. Yeah, I guess I can't ask anyone then. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be asking questions as inconspicuously as possible to like get information, you can, but I mean, you pry too much and to the wrong people, and you'll draw some suspicion.
Yeah, he's just mostly concerned about these reinforcements.
Okay. What's everyone else up to?
Would he do that? I think he probably would. I've got to go with Garrick's going to go ahead and beat the whole system and head out to the ruins early.
Okay. Yeah, you're told kind of where it's going to be. You'll be on your way there actually. So like what time of day then would you be leaving? Around noonish?
Yeah, fairly early.
Okay. So he's
going to be writing physio, so.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you don't really know when the signals are going to be, but yeah, might as well beat them to it. Blue, what is Charcoal up to?
Probably just creeping around behind buildings like a rat boy. I don't fucking yeah. We'll put him there.
All right, you creeping around. You doing creepy stealthy things, creepy rat things. All right. So around a little bit after midday, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It clouds over it, which is kind of weird because it had been a relatively cloudless day, and it clouds over, kind of really heavy, looking like it's about to storm. And then anyone who is outside, you would see kind of a flash of red off in the eastern sky, and what appears to be kind of a big plume of fire. You're not entirely sure what it looks like. Kind of looks like a hand, but also maybe like a bird, as if someone's trying to do like a very poor imitation of like a shadow puppet, but with fire. It's there for maybe about 30 seconds and then disappears. Kind of enough for everyone for attention to be drawn to it, and anyone who is not in the immediate vicinity to be able to see it. And then it disappears, and over the next about 30 minutes, the sky's going to clear up. It's kind of obvious for anyone who's in on it, but this seems to be the signal. Everyone else seems surprised about what happened. Not really concerned, because since there's a war going on and it's against elementals, things like that can happen. So a lot of people seem to think there might be some sort of big battle going off on that end, because there are rather large contingents of adventurers and robots off in several directions, and it's very likely that this might have been the byproduct of a very large battle happening over there. But for those who are in on it, which would be all of you guys, you would know that that's a signal and it's time to move out to the ruins.
As we're journeying out, I don't know if anyone needs to do anything before, but as we're journeying out, I'm going to insist that everyone call me Ruggy.
Okay.
And I keep up my Ruggy disguise, the 3-cornered hat Ruggy.
So just be you and Bert and Charcoal heading out together, I think.
Yeah, and Garrick got about a 30 to 45 minute head start on y'all, which is still a pretty decent amount. But yeah, he's out in front of you guys by a good distance.
Dap also seems pretty nervous and edgy.
All right. We're going to cut over to Frida. You are in a camp of elementals at the moment. About an hour and a half walk from the ruins that you're supposed to be trying to take back. So it's you got some other genasi, some fire giants, and some elementals. You got like a patrol of air elementals that go and fly in pairs overhead every couple of minutes, kind of circling the camp, keeping watch. It seems there's a similar thing happening underground with earth elementals. So you kind of got this forward base going on. You specifically, you're kind of the if you're okay with it, you're the leader of kind of this section of Genasi, and you've been told specifically to keep an eye out for the other 4 adventurers here, and they're going to be meeting up with you and moving on to retake these ruins.
Gotcha.
You'll have the signal will be this sent up from your camp. Actually, it's a grouping of fire elementals kind of working together to throw a bunch of fire in the air at the same time. And since it's about 5 of them, it kind of splits off and ends up looking kind of like a hand. But the signal is sent out, and within about an hour, all told, you're about in the halfway point between Arrowknee and these ruins. And it's about 30 minutes after that. So kind of surprisingly fast. You'll see a crystal dragonboard riding up, which is, so Garrick seems to have gotten here a lot faster than you were anticipating, but he's still here.
That's one of the good ones. Let him through.
Yep, Garrick will keep riding along. Kind of looks the camp over and kind of looks towards like a commander's tent type of a bigger, not eating dome tent kind of thing.
All right. Yeah, so kind of like almost every medieval war movie ever, the protagonist rides into the war camp, and as they're riding through, looks around, at the different tents, and somehow makes their way directly to the leader's tent. Plot. So yeah, you'll make your way over there, and it's a fire giant who is in overall command of this base, but Frida, you're second in command of the over the camp in terms of you're kind of specifically more in command of the Genasi, who have a mix of fighters, some magic practitioners, and those types.
Yeah, they'd be like
So
from my village.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're summoned and meet up with Garrick, and the fire giant, being a fire giant and stubborn, doesn't want to give the same briefing twice. So he is not going to begin anything until the rest of the party arrives. He'll.
I say this is bullshit. I say it in giant though.
I don't care. I want to give the briefing once and not repeat it.
Lazy.
Make sure. Yes.
He's got a point.
Yeah, whatever.
Garrick replies in giant.
If you could tell that the giant has a look of surprise, it's really hard to see because of just the years of being in the military and learning to kind of keep an even face. But you catch maybe a flicker of surprise that you can speak giant, but it quickly fades back over. Give our guest refreshments when we wait.
Yes, I'm
And
gonna do
he'll
that.
turn back inside.
I shout to other people. do what he said. I am Frida. That was to you.
Oh, wait,
yeah.
That's your name.
Yeah, Frida.
That's
yeah,
your
that's
name.
me.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm Garrick.
cool. Yeah. If you see Genazis around here, they're probably like grandkids or cousins. I'm a bit of the elder around here, you know?
I know now. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Nice to meet you. I like your pet.
Thank you. Fizzy's pretty good kid.
I got me a fire snake. I left it at home.
Okay.
Maybe they could have like a play date or something sometime.
Sure. Sounds good.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
You play and stuff, and maybe set things on fire. And,
Yeah. Love that. That's my favorite.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have any refreshments you want and converse for about another 30, 45 minutes. And the rest of the party will arrive at that point. They're let in. And seeing that you all are there, the other three offered any refreshments, and then will be ushered into the tent of the fire giant.
We serve gaseous creams. It's like ice cream, but it's been boiled and they captured the gas.
I'm gonna go with a no thank you. I have my own drink. But thank you.
Best shit you'll ever get in your lungs. Not even lying. How's it going? Welcome. The big guy wants to do a briefing. We've been waiting on you, fuckheads.
Dap's just holding out his staff of fire with two hands in front of him, kind of awkwardly staring at all of these new people.
Cool stick.
Jeez, bro.
Let me buy that off you. I got 10 gold. I don't know how money goes around here.
What is money?
I'm talking to you, hat boy.
No, thank you. I'm doing pretty good. Nope.
You don't want to sell the stick?
Uh.
I could really use that stick. Okay.
I want the stick.
This
Yeah.
way.
Anyway.
Big guy's waiting.
He wants the stick.
Well,
Oh no.
Yeah,
Blue-
looks like
yeah.
some internet issues.
Yeah.
Big oof.
Oh no.
All right,
I hope he gets back in.
hopefully.
Hmm.
All right. We'll just carry on a bit. We're just doing a briefing, so nothing too different. So you all will be ushered into the tent, and you'll see kind of a it's a very large table, even for Bert and Garrick, who are on the taller side out of this group. It's about up to your shoulders, if not a bit taller. So this is a table meant for giants and people who are of a larger size. Dap, you can just basically run under the entire table and be fine. You're just completely underneath the table. The fire giant, when you walk in, is kind of hunched over the table, has both hands in fists on the table, looking down at. If some of you peer over the top, appears to be some sort of map of the surrounding area. Welcome everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Gonna keep this fairly simple. This is, he'll point to, kind of the one. It has this case it's a stone, kind of a chest type piece. This is the fortress that we're going to be taking back. It's currently thought that there's a fairly decently sized garrison of armor there, as well as at least one adventurer. Maybe it's I mean, we don't really know all the adventurers. It could be. You'll be going in with your group and then a contingent of some fire giants and elementals. Frida here will accompany you.
Yeah.
This is Frida. She is my second in command. You all will retake this fort. We lost it. There was a surprise attack on the fort. We were in the middle of some slight terraforming operations, just to kind of ensure that some of our fire elementals and other fire-minded creatures had a place where they could go back to that remind them of home, basically.
Do you have lava pits?
Yes. Lava pits, walls of fire, all that good stuff. That being said, be careful of that. I don't want to see any of you guys fall in. I mean, depending on how you do it, it could be funny, but I still don't want that to happen.
Bert's plate mail is on fire. He has glamour weave that is of fire
He's just actively on fire at this briefing
all the time. He catches on fire himself because he's an Emberkith once a day.
Okay.
Does it sound like the fire giant is done, or is he pausing?
Are there any questions before we send you on your way?
Which way are we approaching? Trying to flank them? We trying to just go right down the middle and get them?
Bert says of himself in the third person, Bert's a front door man.
All right. It's unfortunately the way that the ruins are set up, and then we built on the forts. It's a one way in, one way out type scenario. There's not a whole lot of opportunities for flanking unless you come in from the air, which we're going to try to have some air elementals and other things that can fly do that. So you'll be doing a frontal assault, but you won't be all on your own there. You'll have some sort of cover from the air.
Can Dap climb up on the top of the table?
Yeah, there's a kind of a stool chair thing, and so you can kind of clamber up there and get on the table if you want.
Do you have other questions, Carl?
No.
So Dap will look around. If other people don't have questions, he'll say,
Well, so I just thought I'd bring this up because some other people might be a little bit shy. By the way, my name's Ruggy Dougie, three-cornered hat Ruggy. You can call me any of those. That's definitely who I am. No relation to any other halflings that you may know. And yeah, so you fire giant guy dudes. Um, we were just fighting you guys. I don't really know. Like, I'm happy to be partners with you. This isn't me at all. I'm just talking for some others out there. But I don't know if you guys really need to accompany us. Is all I'm trying to say. Like it might just be a little uncomfortable, and maybe you guys stay behind and the other people go.
Look, those fucking big dickheads aren't gonna go
Roll a
anywhere near
persuasion
the damn
check.
temple anyway, okay? We got this taken care of. I'm not gonna let these big fucks come in and knock down the fucking walls of the temple that's while we're in there doing shit, okay? They're gonna stay outside and take care of shit. No offense, you gigantic asshole.
So they stay
Dap is, like,
outside, we go inside.
stammering and stuttering and like rolling his eyes around, like,
Uh,
And that was when
Exactly.
you say, okay.
You're just getting stared down by the fire giant.
so is that a no?
That's a no.
Okay, well, I'm happy to accompany you guys. Like I said, that was not my opinion, just some others' opinions. Thank you.
Very well. All right. So if there are no more questions, just to wrap it up, sum it up. You guys will be in a full frontal, and we'll be good. All right.
Yeah, easy cheese.
Sounds like my kind of plan.
When in doubt, go full frontal. All right. So that being said, the giant will end the meeting, the council. Plans are set. After another hour or two, the time's agreed upon when you guys will attack. You guys are trying to attack at kind of at dusk, just to try to give you guys the most out of being able to get up close before being spotted. And yeah, you'll so you'll have about an hour or two to rest up if you need it. Otherwise, the attack shall begin. But we're gonna take a 15-minute here before we get into it. So we'll be back in 15. Don't y'all go anywhere.
You guys
We're
ever
gonna
seen my lake of fire? I bring
Yeah.
it with me everywhere. Check this shit out.
portable lake of fire.
Go ahead.
Hi, we're back. All right. So, we're all mostly here. We're going to continue. So, our fearless band of adventurers is going to eventually make their way out of the camp.
Oh, before we leave though.
Oh.
Hey, you little one. Hey, what's your name? With all the swords.
It's Ruggy.
Yeah, Reggie. The staff. Look, I got this. I didn't want that staff. I want that staff, and I got this piece of jewelry. See, and I pull out this like a golden clasp, like a brooch, and it's got a little ruby on it. It's worth 10 gold pieces above table. It's worth 1,000 gold pieces, and I'll trade you it for that staff.
I don't trust you. It's no offense. It's just yeah, the Giants have been real weird. You're with the Giants, so.
I'm not with the Giants.
Oh, you aren't with the Giants?
I mean,
thought
technically,
they sent
I'm
you to
currently
spy
with
on
the
us.
Giants, but you're also with the Giants.
Well, I'm here, and the Giants are here. But you're not like. Oh, what do you mean? You're not like.
I'm helping, like, my god, essentially. I just happen to work with the Giants. Like, you what are you here for?
War?
Yeah. We're on the same side, right?
Fair enough.
As long as you're not with the Giants, I mean, you can like. You swear you're not with the Giants?
I mean, I'm on the same side as the Giants, but so are you.
Whoa! You just said you weren't. No, I don't like it.
You said, so are you not on our side?
I'm fighting the robots.
Right. And so are the Giants.
Yeah, but I'm not on their side.
Okay. I'm on your side for this mission, okay?
Just this mission. Are you? I don't know about you.
I mean, maybe I'll be on your side all the time. I don't know what's going on. I'm from a different plane.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, what's in it for you? Are you just like a spy? Huh?
Well, how would... Are you a spy? Is that why you keep bringing this stuff up?
I'm not spying on anybody. That's my home, woman.
Okay, all right. Look, I was offering a really nice piece of jewelry in exchange for a staff that you're not even going to use.
I like holding it.
Yeah.
And who knows if one of you fire guys are gonna just like come up behind me and smack me with a fireball.
I'm concerned that you're going to turn on all of us once we get in there with the way you're talking right now.
I wouldn't do that. My word's my bond.
Okay, well, I have words too, but you wouldn't know if they're my bond or not, just as much as I wouldn't know yours, right?
But you're like on all the different sides and stuff and confusing.
I'm on one side, I work for Valignet.
That's what I'm saying.
You're also working for Valignet right now, right?
Well, he's paying me, so right now I guess so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so...
But I am not on the side with the Giants.
Right, but do you want 1,000 gold piece of jewelry?
The hard thing is if I actually roleplay this, he has advantage on insight saving.
Roll it. Let me
Yeah,
make
roll
a deception.
yeah.
Deception versus go.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, if you got a dirty 20, then yeah. Okay.
I guess so. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not cursed or anything, right?
No, it's not even magic or nothing. It's just like really expensive because it's from the fire plane.
Oh, the fire plane. All right, so yeah, that trade will be made.
Ugh.
So what is it that Frida's getting?
Staff of fire.
Staff of fire. Okay. Yeah, so you get one staff of fire.
That's what every level 6 needs.
Always. I mean, duh. You don't know? Okay. So the expedition will move out, and you got, all told, you got a fairly large size of kind of a force. You got some air elementals flying around above, kind of acting as kind of scouts. I said kind of so many times in that sentence, but I did.
They kind
All right.
of doing it, kind of.
They kind of did a thing, kind of. Yeah. So you got them doing that, and then you got contention of fire giants, yourselves, and then a large amount of elementals, 20, 30, 40 of all different kinds. So it's you got a pretty sizable force moving towards this objective. You'll be going for about an hour and a half at a steady pace. You're not sprinting. You're not going all out, but you're also not slowly walking. You're kind of at a decent clip. Eventually, you'll kind of see in the distance, the landscape will begin to change from this kind of gently rolling hills of grass with some trees here and there to what looks like after a fire would have gone through and it's scorched. And as it goes further and further along, you see no more vegetation of any kind, burned or otherwise. It's just flat black earth and cracks that glow with some fire and potentially magma and other stuff underneath. So there's a pretty substantial amount of terraforming and changing of the local terrain and topography that was done. You see eventually jets of flame bursting up from the ground as you go around, and walls of fire, and at some points pools or little trickles of freely flowing lava. Then you'll about another 10 minutes or so, you'll see a fortress, a kind of a not, it's not entirely all walls and everything. It appears whatever this was some ancient ruins. Dap, you're familiar with giant stuff. This appears, at least part of it, to have one point been something giant related. And then it was abandoned, and there were several different occupants over the years following. So it's kind of this conglomeration smattering of various assorted groups. There's still some remnants of maybe some goblins. Obviously, from the land around you, a lot of elemental stuff. And you can see from a decent ways out, you can see the glints of the armor, the different types of armor, moving around on the walkways, in the areas in front. It seems, and you kind of also look up and see some of the smaller flying ones. They're quick to pull back in front of the air elementals. So you guys have been spotted, but there's not any action yet. There's commotion as you get closer. You see the kind of rows of armor of an equal amount to yours, maybe slightly more, forming up for battle, as well as, and your group does the same. The fire giants kind of put everyone in some ranks. This seems to be kind of a full frontal assault, and you guys are going to go around this pitched battle with kind of a smaller strike force to hopefully take out this fort while the main battle is going on. So it's a full frontal followed by another full frontal. So at this point, the fire giant commander sounds the charge, and the elementals, fire giants, other creatures, including most of, or if not all of your Genasi under your command, Frida, charge forward. The bots don't charge. They seem to form some sort of shield wall and are using crossbows and other methods of. Well,
We lose
we lose
Ben.
Ben.
He's
Oh,
back.
hello.
He's back.
Welcome back. Yeah, so this battle ensues and leaves your group and a few more elementals to circumvent this pitched battle and head on at the fort. So, that being said, battle map time. I'm going to turn off my video, share my screen. All right. Can you all see everything good? So there.
Yes.
All right. So, looking down here, you see this fort. It had a big tower. At some point, Charcoal seems to have gotten confused, and whatever orders were given were lost in translation. And Charcoal ended up just full sending it with the rest of the army that was with you guys. So Charcoal's off in the main battle. That also being said, Stavros does the same. His war cry, if the armor could be scared, would be terrified. It's just high pitched, it's wavery, it's screechy. Yeah. You think you guys might get some nightmares from it too. So here are all of you. If you guys want to give me a perception check from where you are, you're standing right around where you guys are here. Give me a perception check to kind of see what you guys can see in terms of defenders, ways to get in, etc.
14.
Team 14.
I also have a 14.
All right.
26.
26. Yep. Got a
30-20.
30-20? Right. Cool. So, you guys, Bert and Frida, you don't see much. You see these two armors here. You don't see much else beside that. The battlements look fairly empty. And from your position, you can't seem to find that easy of a way up. Dap, you see those, plus from where you are, you see this guy over here on the bridge. And you think maybe going up on this tower would be good. You also suspect that there's a stair set here. Garrick, with all those things, you see all of that as well, but you also hear some clinking over behind this tower. I don't know how did that guy behind the wall, but yeah, he's right there. And you see some other guys around, including one at the bottom of the staircase. So, what is your courses of action?
Are you guys good at sneaky?
Dathan.
No, but I can be like anywhere I want to be, like right now. Does anyone want to go? I could take one more with me.
Yeah. Wait, are you you're a frontliner? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you take Bert, and he'll point to like one that you hadn't noticed. We'll get that one.
let me know which one it is, because I'm putting my hand, like my next action is to put my hand on Bert and use the Cape of Mountebank, which takes Dimension Door.
All right. So I think that would be this one over here. I do believe.
I think Casey
Unless-
saw that one. Maybe the one at the stairs.
No, it would be the one at the base of these stairs, or this one over here, kind of at this gate that Garrick would have heard. So your choice
Actually,
on that
probably
one.
would have been the one at the stairs,
One at the stairs. Okay.
up behind.
So yeah, Bert, you willing to go?
Hell yeah.
All right. So it's 500 feet, so you guys are fine. You're gonna make it. Bamf right there.
Say I can
So-
also teleport us.
Oh.
But
Before we go, can I cast a spell on myself?
Yeah.
All right. I casted haste on myself.
Haste. All right.
I can also teleport us, but at only 90 feet, and it would be better if I do it while I'm next to some hurdy boys that I can hurt.
So 2 of us teleport in somewheres.
Or maybe we run up to the guy on the gate, and then we teleport from there somewhere.
Oh, sure. Get him to come up to the gate.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
get him within 10 feet of us, and then I'll zip us away.
Yeah, then we can teleport up there, and he'll point up to the guy like who is on that upper area.
Yeah,
Mm,
perfect. Cool. So the plan's for us to get within 10 feet of the guy at the gate, Joah.
okay. Cool. You guys are able to get about here, right? I'm gonna throw you guys on the board. Then I need everyone to roll initiative, because at that point, you
They
guys will have teleported in, and this one, these two up here. That'll be it. But their heads will all snap to you instantly. So, because these things have blind sight and just kind of know where you are, I'll let you two get one attack off on this thing, but it's not going to be a full surprise round just because they can't be. So, as kind of you guys coming through with the Cape of Mountebank Dimension Door.
Well, you would give
You'll-
Bert an attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it makes most sense if Bert takes the attack. Would you, in lieu of an attack for DAP, allow me to do a bonus action to make myself big?
Yeah, because the cape is an action, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So yeah, you'll have your bonus action kind of once you come out of the dimension door. Bert, you'll get the attack. Everyone changed? Yes. All right, cool. Now comes a fun part. Give me just 1 second. I actually rolled really well. Okay. One. Ooh. Okay. So everything is set. Bert, go ahead and make your attack.
Bert with a free swing.
Yeah, free swing.
25.
25. That will hit.
How many creatures are we fighting?
With your perception as you went in, you would have seen 3. I mean, you can see there are more than that.
I have no idea how tough these are. I'll save the spell slots for now. No smite. Just minimum damage, 9 points.
Okay. It's this one right here. So that's maths.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So 9 points?
9 points.
9 points. All right. Okay. So that'll attack will go through. The effects of the cape will wear off. You guys are standing there. Now we're going to go to the top of initiative. Up on top of this battlement, you'll have these 2 armors. And then on the back of this one, I actually don't know if any of you would have had an encounter with him in the past. You'll see kind of standing on its shoulders on a sort of like platform backpack holster thing. A small halfling, a long trench coat, and a cowboy hat on. And
This
you know
fucking
they were caught off guard, but they snap out of it pretty quickly, and they'll have their I can turn it. There we go. Their bot walk up to the edge. Oh, now would you look at that? That's weird. Imagine seeing adventurers fighting on the other side there. Yeah, that's not good. And they're gonna make an attack. At you, Bert.
Okay.
First one. Was that
I said, okay.
okay? Right, I'm not using that because that thing is broken. Normal roll dice. 24 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Beats it. All right. Ooh, max damage off the bat. Good start. You'll have a pistol in one hand. Fire it, and you will take 17 points of damage, piercing.
Okay.
Bunch of traitors you are, and they'll fire with a different pistol that they have in their other hand. That one is going to miss. That's only a 22. All right. What are y'all fighting for here? And that will end their turn. They're going next up. We have Rita.
All right.
Going over to you here.
Okay. Is this a wall of fire?
No, this is. I mean, yes. However, comma, not really. It's in the ground.
Is that gate open?
About that much.
Oh, that's enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get right into the gate. Where I'm within 10 feet of the guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on this side of the gate. Well, yeah, you're in there. There you go.
I'm gonna quicken a firebolt on my way there to hit him.
Okay.
And that's where's my spell attack modifier? 16.
That'll miss.
Miss. All right. And then I will hold an action
Okay.
to fire step whenever Derek gets within range of me.
Okay. Next up, Gert, back to you.
All right. How affected was he by my little Pestilence of 9 points of damage.
It kind of did the whole like you know when someone gets punched in the face in the movie and they kind of like go down for a second and then stand back up and are basically unaffected, or like they bend over and it's just straighten back up. Kind of that type of thing.
This is kind of like T2.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's levy some hits. So Hunter's Mark is bonus, or is that action?
Bonus. You'd want to do it
All right.
first.
Yes. Yeah, I'll do it first. Yeah. That's my vow enmity. And
It's a concentration, though.
Yeah, can't cast it with haste.
Yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, never mind that.
Vow of anemone.
We'll do that. Yeah, that's my divine whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Vow of sea anemones.
All right, I'm going to start swinging.
Okay, swing away.
My lowest is a 21 out of 3 swings.
Yeah, those all hit then.
All right, the first hit. I just got to keep track of what I'm doing. I will use a third, my second level spell slot, which will give me an additional, 2d, be 2d8.
D? Yeah.
Oh, those are better. 16, 19, 27 on the first hit.
27. All right.
Oh, hold on. I didn't roll for the actual sword. +4, so 31. Second one.
Mhm.
That will be 28 points of damage.
Okay.
How's he looking now?
Oh, now he's very rough. You do this little dink and then just and just gashes, deep gashes across his armor.
Third hit's 29 points of damage.
Yeah, he'll go down.
That's my turn.
All right. Now it is the armor's turn. So this one will
I
make
should
it.
have moved up. Shit.
Uh,
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, can I step on the stairs so he can't get past me?
Yeah, he'll be. I'm gonna have to downsize you, I think, but that's fine.
You need to make that big.
Right. That big.
And biggin. And shrinking.
You full movement up
Yeah,
to the top.
put me right at the top. So
Okay. Yeah. So this bot will move up to you and take some showings.
rolling with an armor class of 24 currently.
24. That'll miss. And that will also miss. So this thing at you twice and
Off
just
the shield, off the plate mail.
yeah. You thought your hit did nothing. This is just it's basically just slapping at you and nothing's happening. This armor gonna take some swings at you, Frida.
AC 16 naked.
16 naked. That's a miss. What are these rolls? Okay. Second one. That'll hit. All right. D6. 10 points of bludgeoning. Gosh.
Okay. Isn't there a rule where if you are holding a spell, you have to maintain concentration?
Yep.
Let me roll for that.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, it misses on the first one. You're kind of just able to dodge out of the way. The second one is kind of as you're dodging out of one, you step into the other one and just kind of a fist right into your back. but you're able to maintain concentration on that spell. This one is going to turn around, and because you got Bert, you're the only one in range. Gonna move up. I don't know why they didn't put things on here. I think it'll get to about there if it runs. So just barely out of range for you. So you have these two guys on you. That one has made its turn. This one is going to hear the commotion and hold its action. It's not going to do much. It's just going to stand there and wait for something to happen. This bot is going to jump and step off of this, land, superhero pose, all of that stuff. Take 3 points of damage off the landing. Stand up and walk on over to you, Dap. Gonna take some swings. What's your AC, Dap?
18.
18? Okay. That's a 19 plus 5. That'll hit.
I'll use a reaction
Okay.
to have it hit someone else. I'm just trying to see if I have to see them.
Yeah, is there a range on that?
They have to be within 30 feet, and the other creature has to be within 30 feet. So is there another creature within 30 feet of me?
Within 30 feet of you. I mean, that's going upstairs. So not really there.
Okay, then I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's you're like just out of range of everything. That's going to be 8 points total.
Yep.
Second attack. It will miss. That's a 13. And this bot is going to, along with this guy on his back, start walking over to here and stop there. So that is their turn. Next up, Garrick.
Okay. I am going to step to the around the left end of that fire.
It's
Rather
not
than
actually. I'll just. There you go.
Okay.
It's not actually there. That's just for show.
I'll just walk carefully across the,
Okay.
the potentially lava.
right.
Up behind, and as I'm doing that, can you pan up so I can see like what I've got for line of sight? And
If you're,
okay,
I'm
really,
putting you. I'm gonna have you over here, but you just can't stand up right on.
yeah,
this.
the only one I've got a line of sight to is the one up there.
Yeah.
So I will hold my action, hold my shots.
Okay.
Step up behind Frida.
Yep.
And I believe she is gonna then teleport.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport. That guy needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Just gonna throw you guys.
Yeah, up by that crystal. That's where I was planning on going.
Okay. Oh no, hold on. Thank you, game.
Up here.
Yeah, a little further forward, like in front of the crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make sure you guys weren't going to fall off into oblivion. All right, there we go. Con save. Let's roll. As you know, these things are great at those. Let me look up that. It's a 16 on the dice plus a 1, 17.
Okay, he takes half of 18, so 9 fire damage.
9 fire? All right.
And yep, that was my reaction.
Okay.
Do I don't really see more than one of them in the spot.
I'm right where you are. This is about what you can see right now.
Okay.
You can see the one
See
we
this
just
and
came
then
from, probably.
that one way
too.
out over there.
Right.
Yeah.
If you look
I
down to the
noticed that,
left,
that one
Joe.
way out there has the guy on the back.
Give me a perception check.
All right. Oh, probably not. 11.
11. No. If anything, you might think that what this armor is like some sort of leader because the trench coat is kind of flapping, so it looks like it might have some sort of cape.
Okay.
But that's about it. No. So
We'll
you have
go ahead
your.
and shoot him twice.
All right, go for it.
All right. First shot. 25.
25. That'll hit. Whoa.
Shoot. I forgot to say the magic words. Hunter's mark.
I was wondering if it was Hunter's Mark or Sharpshooter.
Oof.
So does it. Does that? So that is 8 points. Let me check. Oh, so it is a 27 to
27 hit? Yep, that'll hit.
But it was 8 points of damage.
Sweet.
So
All right.
that was the first shot. Second one is 19.
Mm-hmm.
And a whole lot of 7 points.
7. All right. Good stuff. Okay.
Okay. And I will go ahead and, since he's the leader, cast Hunter's Mark on him.
All right. On that bot. Yep. Hunter's Mark has been cast. Okay. Yep, you are up.
Cool. I was figuring for the last round, probably didn't see. Oh yeah, I definitely don't see. There's a little wall there. Is that right?
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was over. I don't think you can see my pointer.
Yeah, he came around. I know.
Yeah, it was here, and then yeah, from your angle, you would have maybe seen like the top of his head.
Oh, he would have known because he shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. The only thing I would want to do for movement, because I'll attack this guy behind me, is to try to get within 30 feet of that dude and my turn like sideways, so I don't have my back to him.
Okay, so basically running around this way.
Yeah.
And like that.
And then I will. So Marty Big, I'm pretty sure yes.
Mm-hmm.
With my sword of wounding, my great sword of wounding, I take the attack action to attacks.
All right.
$19 to hit.
19. That will hit.
Okay. I get to reroll the 2s. Uh, 17 points of damage, and at the beginning of the turn, it'll take 1d4 necrotic. Do you want me to keep track of that, or
Yeah, that'd be good.
second attack?
Uh-huh.
That's a crit.
Crit. Yeah. Smack it up.
Good thing I get to reroll ones and twos. Holy crap! That was 11.
It's all ones.
But-
Ah.
Oh, so much better. God. So that's 17 plus 4, 21, 24 damage. Oh, I need one. No, that's right. That's right. 24 damage. Am I forgetting anything? Nope. And it's wounded once. That's it for me.
Okay.
And
All right.
none of that damage can be healed.
Yeah. So the thing with sort of wounding, I can send it to you, but there's a handful of things that are possible with it. I'll just send it over to you.
Sounds good. Yeah, it basically just continuously does a lot of bad or good things depending on what you're at. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. Now, it's this guy's up here turn. Their turn. So, they're further up here. They're basically standing on this thing's shoulders. Kind of a equivalent if there is a badass way of doing it, like the toddler sitting on the dad's shoulders, basically that. So they have a better vantage point than what I'm able to do here. What is the rate? Okay. Dap, they're going to take some shots down at you. First one is a 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits. We'll redirect the attack using. I'm assuming I can see him, the guy who's attacking me.
Yes.
To the guy next to me.
Okay.
So if it hits his AC, then it does the damage. Is basically how it reads. I can read it out though.
Yeah. So that'll hit. I'm pretty sure more or less anyone on the board. So that thing will take 11 points of damage instead of you. And then it's going to sharpshooter and shoot you again with the second pistol. 20. That's an 8. 23. No, I can do math. I'm sorry. 29 minus 5, 24.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. That is 27 piercing damage. And what this thing that hit you, it feels weird. It's not like normal piercing. There's some burning sensation, and it's you kind of get some fear, like not anything that you need to save for, but kind of a feeling of imminent doom. That's going to be its turn. Above table, you can't regain any hit points until the start of this character's next turn.
Okay.
That is going to be its turn, which takes us over to Frida.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a fireball at that guy over there.
Over here?
Using the staff. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, I'm just gonna wing it above his head so it just hits him and the row that he's on.
A ribbit. All right.
So dex save.
Dex shave. What's the DC on this
15.
one? 15. All right, it got a 17. The robot. Wow. Okay, nat 20.
Cool. Well, they take half, and I get to add my charisma. Please remind me to add my charisma when I'm doing fire damage.
Add your charisma to fire damage.
Thank you.
Okay.
Four is 31, halved 15.
15. Okay.
The both of them. Yep. And then I will. I don't think I really have a bonus. I will turn a first level spell into a sorcery point.
Okay.
That's me.
Just once. Okay. Just doing some math here. Okay. So the armor, the armor ducks down and is more or less is able to kind of turn itself completely backwards at the waist and basically more or less takes the full brunt of this fireball.
This guy have evasion or something?
No, but he's on the back, so since they both succeeded, that's what I'm doing. Plus, it seems that this fireball didn't hurt him as much as it should have, even though he succeeded.
I feel you.
Yeah. So, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's me. I got a good vantage point.
Aight. Next up, Bert.
All right.
You got all the attention that you want.
Well, yeah, but I don't want my little big friend to get too beat up, and I thought he might follow me up the stairs. So I'm going to use one of my actions to disengage from these two fellas.
Okay.
I'm going to run down and flank that fella.
Blanket spank.
And then
You are at perfect spanking height.
perfect. So I will be rolling with advantage with my two attacks.
Okay.
And good thing I did. 23 and 28 to hit.
Yes and yes.
All right. And so I figure we have a few more baddies than I initially anticipated, so not going to be smiting too much. 13 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And 15 on the second hit. And I would like to slide around to his side so I'm no longer flanking him, but I'm within 5 feet of my friend.
All right, so you're kind of in a fluid motion, sprinting, sliding down these stairs, 2 quick slashes, and then you come around, you pop up ready for it, and this guy falls down.
Oh,
So, you're two basically back off where you started. Back
but
at the bottom of the stairs.
Two of the bad
Yeah.
guys are dead.
Yeah.
And we have the attention of several.
Yep. So now, speaking of their turn, it's their turn. These two are going to kind of start in the same way, look at each other awkwardly, and then one goes first down the stairs, followed by the other. All 30 feet, they'll be able to get about there. So just out of range. This one, as soon as you guys get up there, snapping wrong way. There we go. Right over here. I pop you down on size because you're way too big to fit there. And take some smacks at you, Garrick, since you were standing on top of the stairs.
All right.
And rolling it off the floor, off the table is not a good idea. 18 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. 5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Second roll, that's a 10. That will miss.
Yep.
These guys really love rolling 5s. Like 6 of them have rolled 5s. I don't get it. All right. This one, it kind of takes the damage. You can see parts of it blacken a bit, and then it's I did not do that. It just freaked out. We'll snap its head right up to you guys, and then begin walking back up here to about 30 feet. Which at that point, yeah, loses sight of you guys, but begins working its way over to join the rest of the fight over there. This one gonna make its way down to there. That is all of them. So, Garrick, your turn.
Okay. I will switch to my scimitar.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and swing at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
20.
20? Yes, that will hit.
All right. And whopping 8 points.
Hey, damage is damage. All right.
16 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
I forgot. Is any of these damages that have been done so far poison or psychic?
I have not.
Okay.
From Bert.
Fire over
Cool.
here.
Yeah, nothing but fire there. You're good there. Yeah, so if anyone has anything that does poison from here on out or psychic, it doesn't do anything. Just so you are aware. Is that?
I will use my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I assume that my Drake is somewhere in the area.
Yeah, he trotted along.
Whistle for it to come up.
Okay.
It does have a flying speed.
All right.
It can't fly while I'm riding it, but it does have a flying speed.
Oh, that's okay. Hold on, I grabbed the wrong color. It's definitely not me being colorblind or anything. It's not reading. There you go.
I would have picked
All right.
the same one.
Yeah.
All good.
Why is he? Okay, stand upright. Thank you. Yeah, he will.
Yeah, and basically my attention is on that side.
Yeah, he'll be over there. He doesn't seem to get that it's a fight at first and kind of rolls over like he's happy to see you and is all,
Oh yeah.
hi. It's like, not now.
all over me like gotta teach you how to fight.
All right. So that wraps up your turn. Frida, you are up.
I thought Dap was next.
Or no, I'm sorry, Dap. Yep, red. Reading things is hard. Dap, go.
Yay! So I am going to use my action to take a potion of fire giant strength. So my
Okay.
strength will become 25 for an hour.
You got it.
I'll take so what I'm trying to do is face the guys who are in front of me and step back so that I'm under this overhang kind of thing. I don't want to be able to be in line of sight of the guy that was shooting.
Yeah, so you get that about there. Actually, yeah, so right around there, you are confident that you are out of sight.
Okay. And then I will hold an action use my action surge and hold an action to take an attack when an enemy comes in range.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it. All right. Next up, it's their turn. They're going to just hop down from this thing and run up here to this ledge. And take some pot shots at you, Bert, because even from where they're at right now, they can't quite see Dap and get a shot off. So they're going for you, Bert. First one is a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
8 points of damage. Oof. Okay, second one, nat 20.
I cannot be critically hit.
All right, cool. It'll still hit. And that will be 15 points of damage. You'll also have the same feeling of kind of dread come over you. And like Dap was, you can't restore HP until the start of his next turn. Speaking of which, Dap, that feeling passes over you, and you're back to normal. Next up, Rita.
Yeah, honey, I don't stay this close to people. This might hurt you, dog, and you too if you don't come with me. Are you coming? I'm gonna fire step again.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there a limit on the people you can take on
Yeah,
that?
just
Is
one.
it 2? Okay, so
You go with
Yeah,
me,
what's-
Garrick?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
So con save from the Drake and that guy.
Okay. What's the Carl, if you want to go ahead and roll up the con save for that one. For the
All
Drake.
Fairly decent. But
15 for the bot.
Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi.
Nope.
Nope.
14.
Dirty 20 on damage. Because I remembered my thing. So half that, 10 damage, and then 20 to the Drake, and we teleport to where the guy originally was, the halfling.
Okay. Oh. All right. Now you teleport over Garrick. I mean, it's your Drake, but everyone in general can just hear kind of a yelp of pain from the Drake as that happens. But it's up here. It's hurt and it's angry.
And
So.
I'll use my bonus action to turn a second level into 2 sorcery points.
Okay. Cool.
That's me.
Bert, you up?
I'm thinking.
I think.
All right. Move me like the square south, but in front of Dap.
So,
Two more.
right.
Two
there.
more. One more.
There.
They're right there. I'm gonna take my swings at this fella right here.
All right.
That's a natural 20, a 30, and a 17.
Hit miss.
All right. That's 10 points of damage on the non-crit, and this on the crit will be you just double die. Oh, you just do the dice, right? So that's not great. So that's only 13 points of damage.
13. Okay. Yep. All right. Good sturf. Now it's their turn. So yeah, this one's gonna move up. This one is also gonna move up. Take some hits at some swings at you, Bert.
I'm going to roll my attack too.
He moved into range.
Yeah. No, swing away.
24 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, it's not the start of its turn. 15 damage on that.
15. Okay.
Another 24.
Mm-hmm.
That's 18 damage on that one. He has 2 wounds on him, but it's only at the start of its turn does it take the wound damage. Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
One wound. It can only happen once per time. Sorry.
Okay. So that'll be at the start of his next turn. And this one here was the other one you hit, right? So, or no, that one was when you destroyed.
No, it's already been destroyed. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's just
okay.
this one. Yep. And I'll let you know.
Cool.
I'll remind you. Sorry. Continue.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, they're gonna take their swings. 18 to hit you, Dap.
And I use my reaction for that. Yep, that hits.
Okay. That is 5 points of damage. Second one's a 15.
Nope.
Yeah. That one will miss on you. As will that one. So their turns are done there. This one's going to continue moving its way. It'll make right over to the top of the stairs. This one, which is Hunter's marked Carl, going to kind of step over this and drop down, join the fight. Land.
Did he just superhero land?
Oh yeah, no, there's been 2 of them that have done it now. He does take 6 points of damage, but it looks cool. So, what's a bit of knee damage? And he will walk up to you, Bert. You are being flanked. I'll make him an advantage. That is even worse. So no. That one. 18 plus 23. I believe that also misses.
It does.
Yeah, so he just misses everything. He's still a little wobbly. Knee's a bit wobbly from the landing. But they're all down there. This one is not going to be able to track you guys, but is going to take a swing at the Drake. That is a 15.
That will miss.
Miss. All right.
It's an 18.
Second one. That one, yeah, that's an 18 on the dice, plus that's a 23. All right.
Okay.
It'll take 4 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right. That is all of their turns. Garrick, you're up again.
That little guy's all the way.
Yeah.
I don't think I can quite reach him. I'll grab the bow and switch to that.
Okay.
And I've seen this guy before, so I will go ahead and drop Hunter's Mark and
Okay.
cast a lightning arrow.
All right.
Bonus action. And 24.
24. That will hit.
Sweet. That is going to be 4d8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Not particularly good. So that is going to be 17. I don't know if anybody's within 10 feet of him.
No.
All right, so he takes the hit.
Okay.
He didn't seem resistant to it or anything like
No.
that. Okay. I will then shoot him again.
Fire away.
29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
And this one will do a whole whopping 8 points.
8 points hit. Woohoo! All right.
I'll actually go ahead and just stand right where I'm at.
Okay.
Kind of look over at Frida's and goes, "Get that little one."
Okay. That would be Dap now.
I will use a bonus action to why can't I think of the word? Second wind.
Second one.
And then I will take my attacks at the guy that I have been attacking.
Okay.
Another crit.
Yep.
Rerolling one of them. It's 31 so far.
31. Okay.
Still 31 damage to him. He's still up.
Barely. Yeah. There's a big rent in the armor across the chest, and you can see there's nothing inside.
Yeah. So second attack on him.
Yep.
23.
Yeah.
17.
17. All right. That one goes away. Crumples to the ground.
Am I able to move over? Oh, he's not flanked anymore. Is that correct?
Bert, no.
I want to move over. It would be like to my right or in front of Bert. Just keep. So it's almost. The only reason I don't want to flank this guy is because I think I would be in sight of the little dude up top. So I'm just gonna move like I think kitty corner. So I'm still underneath. Correct me if I'm wrong, and not in line of sight on that dude.
Yeah, you are directly underneath him, so.
Perfect. I'm good.
Why?
What? It's probably not 10 feet. Oh, I'm underneath the thing. If you do a fireball.
Yeah, I could fireball and hit those two guys before, but now it'll hit you as well.
No. Those guys. Gotcha.
Yes.
I thought you were thinking about like trying to hit the thing up there, but I'm like underneath it. Well, so you could, when you do it, ask Joah if a fireball on that would actually hit up above instead of me.
It's what is it, 20-foot radius?
It's a 20-foot radius. Yeah, I could have got him both, but I'm not gonna go for that anymore. I'll just hit for the little guy. It's all right. Let's move on.
That's about 20-25 feet up. All right. So back up to the top. It's his turn again. So he'll be hit with the arrows twice and kind of look over. What are y'all fighting for? I'm fighting for my family. They're in a town that got taken over by the fire giants. They were forced out. Everything was burned. And hey, I might be a bounty hunter, but I'm still fighting for my family. And he'll move up here and take some shots at you, Frida. Let me get that up. First one, gonna sharpshooter at you. That is a 18 plus 13, 31 minus 5, 20.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, just a bit of hit. All right, 20. 20 even.
I'm calling down.
What was that? You're
I'm
conscious?
beefy. I'm a beefy sorcerer.
I'm a beefy sorcerer. Second one.
is one of their stats.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yes. Extra thick. Second shot coming at you is a 16.
Yeah, that just hits.
Just hits. That's another 15 points of piercing damage. Plus that feeling of dread again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That hadn't happened to me, but I got you.
Mm-hmm. Then it's going to second wind. That is a 10 on the dice, so that's 20 back. And action surge. It's going to take another shot at you, Frida. The first one, yeah, that's a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
And 15 more piercing. How are you looking?
Bad.
Bad?
Almost as bad as you could look. Just
Almost as bad as you can look. Well, he's gonna. They're gonna see if they can do that. They can make that even worse for you. Yeah, probably. That's a 21.
Oh, yeah. I'm going down.
Yeah. Yeah, 16.
Head 2.
You're down. That feeling of dread just washes over you as you fall unconscious. Just
Dude just ripped their 60 hit points.
yes.
Sheesh.
And then is going to after you go down. That works. Kind of jump, tuck and roll through here and get behind cover. And with that wall, they are back in here. They are completely out of sight to you guys.
Okay.
That's their turn. Which takes us to Frida. Make
Natural
a death save.
fucking 20. Look, Brittany, tell him.
That's a natural 20.
We got a natural 20.
Nice. All right,
Fuck
back
this
up of
guy.
1 hit
What?
point.
Give me a cigarette, she yelled. I'm affirming your 20s. You better give me a fucking cigarette, babe.
Hey.
Yeah, is she a smoker? She just it's always
Just lights
Yeah,
one
roll
up.
for the cigarette, Brittany.
Which D&D dice?
Which dice should she roll?
Oh, to heal?
No, for the cigarette.
Oh,
Brittany's side D. Side D&D on a
Here,
D&D
just roll
game.
this. There you go. All
Roll
right,
that.
I
There
get
you
my
go.
turn, yeah?
yeah. You're up
18
at 1
damage.
HP and you got your turn.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I look up from death at Garrick. I say, don't tell anybody you saw this. And I stand up. And my hair turns like a sickly yellow fire. And I whip a fucking acid ball at that ledge. I don't know where the little
All right.
fuck is, but I assume he's still there. And I got 40
Okay.
feet circled to drop on it. So
So it's a 40-foot thing.
I mean, it's
Does it,
no, it's fireballs. So, but it's 40 feet wide,
Oh.
right? And I'm doing it centered
Gotcha.
on the
Okay.
ledge. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's a fireball, so I'm gonna say that's. Even though he has full cover, I don't think that does much of anything with the fireball.
Around the walls.
Yeah, it goes. It's just fire. So
So dex save.
next save, DC, that's an 18.
All right. Well, he passes, but it's acid damage.
Yeah.
He's 6. It's not fire, so I don't get my charisma. 26.
26. Halved, so 13.
Yeah, and then I get behind Garrick and cower.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. Bert.
I was kind of half paying attention to the guy that had been shooting me on and off. Did I see him duck behind?
He was they were standing right there. And then they went through here,
And they
so
moved out of my vision.
yeah, you would have more likely you'd have heard things. You wouldn't have seen much
And then
because they're small.
Frida just bopped him with something too.
Yeah, you didn't really see anything. You heard shots go off, and then some sort of yelling about a cigarette, and then a spell came out.
That's canonical. Yeah, Frida was just talking
Yes.
to herself on the floor about cigarettes.
His eyes flash open, pulls a cigarette out, lights it with the earrings. All right. Yeah.
All right. How high up is that?
Yeah.
You gave them 6 damage, so I don't know if that was a precursor.
Yeah, I can't roll down.
I've been thinking it's 20 feet.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet. They're about 25. This is about 20.
All right. Can I Misty Step up there?
Yeah.
Bonus action Misty Step.
You're
Movement
just right to the ledge.
movement to him. Behind him, hopefully. Maybe he's surprised. I don't know.
I mean, you're not exactly the most stealthy individual.
Oh, not even a little bit.
So just the boom, gung, 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 gung. They noticed something happening up here, and they kind of just peek around and see you. So yeah, you're around in here.
There will be smite slots used if I hit him.
Okay.
I do have one nat. Oh, I got 2 nat 20s. I got a 10 plus 12 is 22 and 2 nat 20s. I can take a picture of it from away from my desk if you want me to.
I believe you. Go for it. Oof.
They're only 8 because it's just a long sword, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's
Still.
No, but you double your smite spells slot dice. As
Oh,
well.
really?
Yeah, that's part of what makes Paladin so scary.
Yeah, Paladins fish
When-
for 20s because they don't. Most things have to do things before the roll. Not Paladins.
Yep. The
Okay.
the smites after you hit.
All right. So we'll roll the non-crit first.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a level 1. That's 12, 14 plus 8 is 22 for the first one.
Okay.
We'll use another level 1. So I don't have a ton of slots left. Oh, all right. 12 and 12 is 24 plus 12 is 36 plus 8 is 44. And then for the big one, well, I need 2 more 8s. Do I have 2 more 8s? I don't. All right. Roll and put 2 more on there. So 13, 20, 31. 31 and 7 is 38 plus my 8 damage, 45 points of damage.
Okay, that's
What was
yeah.
that? 45, 41, and I don't remember what the first one was. 29?
Yeah.
22?
They went from fine to not as fine anymore. Very quickly. Yeah, I had to bust out the calculator for that one because I can't do math that good. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's a turn and a half right there. Now, armor's turn. This one's gonna move.
Wound damage.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and roll up for the one that the wound damage, which is a D4,
Oh,
right?
yeah, just 1d4 necrotic.
Okay.
And it's the one that's in front of me, of course.
Yeah. 2. All right. But yeah, they're gonna do some turns. And yeah, this one moves around to flank you. So all this is gonna be done at advantage. They need 20.
Yeah, I'll use a reaction to shield myself, as in the spell shield. So my AC will be +5.
Okay. That will miss. Well, hold on. Yep, that'll miss. Second one's gonna go 22.
23 AC right now.
That'll work. All right. They hit you once. These things suck at hitting things. All right. 10 damage though. All right. And damage right on to you. Down there. Okay, there we go. All right. That their turn. This one's going to use all of its movement plus a dash to get over here. That's about 30 from here. All right, so it'll get about here. So it's still just short of you, Bert. This one over here. Oh, Carl, did you? We forgot. Did you want to do anything with your Drake on your turn? Your last turn?
I'm going to assume that it's going to act on its own. I'm not giving it bonus commands.
All right. I think it'll just defend itself then. So we'll have it do its thing now, and then that armor that it's fighting will go.
All it says is it can move and use its action on its own, but the only action it can do is dodge.
If you don't tell it what to do,
Yeah, if I don't take a bonus action to,
you just told it to come. So yeah. Well, would it still follow that last command you gave, and just come to you?
the sense I got is I've got to keep giving it a command.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it'll stand there. I mean, it'll kind of like
It'll
start,
dodge.
yeah, doing the Drake equivalent of a bob and weave. So this one will,
It's trying to leap up and lick its face.
yeah, it still doesn't get why this thing's attacking it.
If I lick its face, it'll like me.
Yeah. Lowest roll on that was a 15, which I do believe misses.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Yeah. You know, this thing, it's trying to swing at it, but it's basically on top of it, just trying to give it a hug, so it can't quite get any meaningful hits onto it because it's trying to basically punch itself to hit it. So that's going on over there. We just have a puppy cuddle session over there going on. That is all of their turns. So, hey, Garrick, it's your turn.
Well, I don't want to shoot into what is now melee. I believe the one behind Dap. No, I think it's the one in front of Dap is the one that I've got Hunter marked. Is that right?
I think you dropped that for a lightning arrow or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did. Never mind. I will go ahead and shoot the one behind Dap.
All right.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll be 13 points.
Okay.
I don't think a 14 is gonna hit.
No.
Okay. And my bonus action, I will grab one of my healing potions and kind of hold it to Frida.
Fritas.
Fritas.
Free
Frito.
action to grab it.
Yep. All right. Dap.
Cool. I'm just gonna swing away at the dude in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my wild sorcerer thing to be able to give myself advantage on this attack just once.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really bad one. 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
$24 damage.
Okay.
Is it
Let's
still up?
see. Yes.
Okay, it's 2 wounds on it currently, but I'll swing again.
Mhm.
Ooh, I get to reroll once. Uh, 28 to hit.
Yep. That'll hit.
Sick. $17 damage.
Okay. It's tottering, but it's up.
Yep, that's it for me.
Back up to the top then. So yeah, he went from fine and dandy to definitely not fine and dandy.
Birch just gives him a wink and a nod. Oh yeah.
Oh, hey there, big guy. Oof. You're a fun one. Hold on. He's not stupid, so yeah. Listen, you're fun and all, but I'm just gonna don't mind me. And he's gonna seems whatever his hat is has a bit of kind of the stud of like gems around it, the top of it. Those flash, and he disappears. Anyone want to give me a perception check?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
And
I only have a 12.
I did get an at 20 for a total of 27.
Okay, so
I'm baffled by magic in all of its grandeur, as I rolled a natural 1.
all right, magic thing, fancy. Yeah, Garrett could be the only one that noticed. He poofed over to here and is now standing at the top of the stairs. He gives a wink and a nod at you because you looked right at him, and that'll be his turn.
Okay. Does Dappler cart?
Yes.
He does. Okay. I'm going to drink the potion. So that'll be 2d4 plus 4. Nice. 7 plus 4 is 11. Because I can heal, right? Because he had his turn, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then I will quicken a chromatic orb
Mm-hmm.
at the guy behind Depp.
Guy behind that. All right.
With a natural 19.
Mm-hmm.
You use these sorcery points. Hold on. All right. And that's fire. Was chromatic orb
3D
3d8? That's what I was thinking.
3D base level.
Okay, so that's 12, 15 plus 4, 19 fire damage.
Okay.
And that's me.
That's all, folks. All right. Coolio. Next up then is Bert. Back to you. You got no clue where this guy went. All you know is that they were here and now they're not.
They used magic.
Yeah, magic.
That's not fair.
They magicked away.
Magic is confusing and I don't know anything about it, says the magic warrior
Says the guy
guy.
who just missy stepped up.
You just missy stepped and used magic to hit someone harder.
So I'm going to do superhero drop myself.
Okay.
Right next to Dap, and I gotta be able to touch Dap.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Dap, how many hit points do you need? Because I don't think I can overfill you with hit points.
I'm bloodied. I'm a level 6.
So if I touch you with a determined amount of hit points through the lay of hands feature, I can't over hit point you. So how many hit points does it take to get you back to full?
I'll leave it up to the DM. Do you mind if I answer that just completely?
I mean,
With lay,
It's up
lay
to
of
you. I
hands-
just don't. It's metagaming technically.
yeah.
'Cause I get exactly like you could probably fill me up by So I'm just leaving it up to Joah.
like it's not a cast spell that just goes about. It says that I can draw on a number of hit points, or I can just guess. I'll guess. I'm going to give you 30 hit points. How about that?
Thanks. That was a good number. Nothing wasted.
All right, that's
I feel
one
like
action.
I almost look pristine too.
Ooh, I like that. I'm going to levy attacks against the one in front because I believe that's the one that's taken the most hits so far.
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
All right, the other one is a 23. Just a standard right now.
Mhm.
Oh, but back to it. So that's 16 points.
And that bot crumples and falls. Alrighty.
Can I movement after as well? Can I spend?
Yeah.
Would I move like 10? And how much damage did I take for falling?
It is a d6 per 10 feet.
So
So
we'll go
2d6.
Do you want to roll it? You want me to roll
Go for it.
it? Max damage 12.
I mean, you do a superhero landing, but instead of like it being the really cool like Iron Man, it's more of the Deadpool. You start complaining about your knees.
You leave a Burt-shaped impression in the ground.
So yeah. I mean, you pull it off. So it's there. All right. If that's your turn, it's going to be armor turn.
Oh, can I split my?
Yes.
split my-
Yeah. Sorry about that. Go for it.
So we did. Does the 10 feet count as part of my movement? So
The falling. I
how
would
does that work?
say no.
Falling's not part of your movement, but
Yeah, because
depending on
you can fall further
how
than
you
30 feet,
landed,
and it's
you
not like you
might-
just stop moving after that.
I would like
Yeah.
to flank the bot that is behind.
Right.
Yep. Would have played it different if I knew where Shooty McGee was, but
That's okay.
All
I'll
right.
see him after his next shot. That's my turn.
Okay. Yep. Next is the bot's turn. So this one, I doubt he'll actually hit anything because he's fighting the 2 highest AC things in the room right now. But yeah, those will both miss regardless of who he was going for. It's hard to tell because it's basically just wildly flailing and hurt. This one is going to turn and try to follow suit if I can get it to work. He's going to superhero landing. And take not quite as much damage as you. Enough where it kind of looks over at you, and if this thing could emote or have any facial features, it would kind of be like a yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it look to it.
Huh.
And then take some swings at that. First one is an 18.
That does hit. We'll have him re-roll that using second chance, which is halfling feet.
Halfling feet.
He is within 30 feet of a friend too.
Ain't you lucky? That's a nat one. All right.
Nice.
Second one. Miss. These things suck. All right. Cool.
It would have hit me. I just have a million reactions.
Yeah, it's like when I do finally hit you guys are like, nah.
Nah.
How about no? The one behind you. Oh, that'll actually hit. 23.
Yep.
Which I guess, yeah, is technical-ish, sort of, kind of flanking. I'm going to say no because I didn't count on the first one. 9 points of damage. There you go. Here. All right. 9 points of damage. That'll be its turn. Back over to the puppy cuddle session. This thing's going to try to hit your Drake. Miss. 19 plus 5, 24.
That'll hit.
All right. Hit.
Was that disadvantage though? Because it's still dodging.
Right.
Dodge was a +2 to armor class.
Dodge is disadvantage.
Dodge is just
Oh,
straight disadvantage.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now let me roll that again. Not even on like the small things can I actually land a hit. I love it. All right. That goes from a 18 to a 2. Great. All right. Next time I'm bringing things I can like really hit, like have a +10. Okay. Garrick, you're up. You're the only one that saw this guy.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Lightning Arrow again.
Yeah.
27.
Yes.
Okay.
Now the entire country of China knows where he is.
Now all of China knows you.
26.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do math numbers now. Okay. There we go.
Okay. And my second shot at him.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18 beats it.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the armor. No, that does not hit.
Okay. All right. That was
All right.
my second shot, and I'm like, right there. Get him, Frida.
You dare. All right. Dap.
Actually, I'm gonna take 2 step away from Frida. So if he has any kind of like area attack, actually probably the other way.
Okay.
Off to the right, because I'm expecting that he is probably going to be paying more attention to me.
My turn.
Yes.
I'll swing at the one that's in front of me. Oh man, 15 to hit.
Nope.
And another crit. Wow. This dice room is awesome today. I think it's the third crit.
On fire.
So this one here or this one here?
One sec. Just other the one that you're on right now.
Okay.
So that's 33 damage.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Okay.
Oh, and it's wounded, but that's only one wound on it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Now go back to his turn. Yeah. He's going to. He's actually going to take a couple steps over this way. And do a piercing shot at you guys. Aiming at you, Garrick, and then attempting to line up a shot and hit Rita.
From that angle?
I looked at it and I checked, and it does not say about they have to be in a row. It just says multiple. Don't worry. This is some like whatever movie
You're
where they
gonna
curve the
ricochet
bullets.
off of his ribs.
Yeah, it's ricochets off stuff or
Magic.
magic. 25 to hit Garrick, and then 16 to hit Rita.
Barely.
11 points of piercing. That's okay. 11 points total, and then another shot up at you, Garrick.
I hope
Not
he looks
piercing.
like Morgan Freeman doing this.
Exactly, just curving the bullets, because that's definitely a thing that can be done. Don't question it. Yeah, he's gonna make this one a sharpshooter. That is a dirty 20.
Uh.
All right. 24
Mitch?
damage, yes. And you get that same feeling of dread over you. And then he's going to back up and just try to stay out of sight of the down there crew, because Bert hurt. And that will be his turn. Rita, it's over to you now.
I limp forward. I'm gonna go to the edge.
Okay. Sorry. Tabbing back in. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm the one controlling that. There you go.
I look at him and I say, fuck you. And I'm gonna blow the last 4 charges on the staff and do a wall of fire around him.
Okay.
But as a wall of ice instead.
All right.
Or cold, technically.
Hold. Yes.
And let me roll for the staff. Cool. It does not disintegrate.
That would have been hilarious.
Right.
I ruined it.
And yeah, he needs to do something. Oh, let me look at this one. Hold on.
He needs to do a thing of some type. Maybe.
When the wall appears, each creature in the area must make a dex saving throw.
What's the DC on that?
15.
15. That is a 19.
19 or half as much. Okay, so good roll.
You also get to choose the orientation of the wall.
It's a cylinder around him. One of the things is a cylinder.
Yeah, ringed
Ringed
wall.
wall, 20 feet high in 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
Okay.
Yeah. 28 damage, half.
28. Halved. Okay.
14.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you select? Ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the wall or inside the wall. So he has to leave that wall or take damage at the end of his turn.
Okay. So everyone just kind of sees just this cylinder of this kind of tube of ice placed just around what you guys would assume. You guys are down here, you can't see what you guys would assume to be the guy you've been fighting. You can't really tell. But yeah.
And I'm going to get 2 sorcery points back.
Okay, cool.
And that's me.
All right. Bert, what you gonna do?
We got that guy flanked. We're supposed to.
Yes.
All right.
It's a flank, but I was over at this side, so I couldn't see good. So
All
yeah,
right, I'll do these.
flank him and spank him.
Yeah, I'll do them one at a time. What's in this? 30 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Max damage 16.
Yeah, he gone.
He gone?
He gone.
All right. I'll use my movement to flank the one in front of Dap then. And I'll use my last attack action on him.
Flank him and spank him.
And that's another 30 on the dice.
That'll hit.
And that's not max damage, but it is 15.
All right, this one's not looking super hot. He says, standing in the middle of a fire plane. All right.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Okay. It's the armor's turn. Because they've done so well tonight.
They've been hit point sponges.
Yeah, yep. That's a miss. Surprise. Coming over here. Puppy cuddle session go. Still taking the dodge action, I would assume. So
Yeah, I believe that's what it does if it has no other commands.
yes. Okay, well, nat 20 and a 15, so I believe a dirty 20 will hit. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll bring us. That's done with their turn. That'll bring us to Garrick.
Like,
The only thing you have line of sight on is here. And not really over there. Yeah, no. So you have the only thing you have sight on now is this armor. There's a ring of ice encircling this guy.
I will go ahead and shoot the armor.
Okay.
And that 20.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits. None of these armors brought the non-Newtonian fluid upgrade, so
17.
17. Yep, that one crumples.
Okay. Don't really have any other targets. I know.
Mhm.
Go over at the ring of ice, look at Fruitus, and like, So how am I supposed to shoot him now?
You bring up some valid points.
Well, we'll see if he figures out a way to escape it. I'm gonna start walking back to the right.
Okay.
There are with the
Full movement.
30 feet.
So get about there. Yep.
So I can't see that guy in there, and there's that ice stuff. Where does it end in relation to the stairway?
20.
20
So right about-
diameter. And that guy's in the center, the very center of it. So it'd
Yeah,
be 10 feet
so-
from him.
So could I go?
We'll go to about here.
Okay. So I'll move my 25 feet of movement wherever that puts me, probably in the middle of the stairs.
Yeah, you're gonna see the weirdest thing of all time as this massive halfling moves about this fast, running full sprint. Just
I
about
got
there.
fat legs. And I'll take the dodge action.
Back up to the top. None of y'all can see it. But yeah, inside, anyone looking at it, which is basically everyone who has any sort of line of sight, even if you don't, you'll see a bright flash. And even though, this one over here was kind of a duller flash, this one is intense. It's hard to tell if it was something from, I lost my train of thought. If it's the ice magnifying the light or what, but there's a flash, and that's all you can tell. Next, Rita, you're up.
I dropped the wall.
All right. You dropped the wall.
I see no guy.
There's no guy.
Can I see the armor fighting the Drake?
Yeah. You maybe see like a wing fluttering and the top of a head.
Okay. I will throw a chromatic orb at that guy's head.
All right.
Followed
roll for it.
by a quickened firebolt.
Roll for it.
Okay. So chromatic orb gonna be 30-20.
Yee.
Firebolt is 10.
Yeah.
Same roll twice. Chromatic orb is 12 plus 4, 16 damage. And the firebolt is D10s. Sheesh. 30 to 20 damage. Firebolt did
So
better
20
than chromatic orb. Yeah.
24. That makes sense. 24 and 20, you said?
No. 16 and 20.
16 and 20. All right. Yeah, that thing looks hurt. Like really like hurt. Just its entire backside is blackened from the fire impacts and scorched. The metal seems to be kind of like sagging, like it's like heating up and melting.
Nice. That's me.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just bleeding out.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying. All right. Bert, it's you.
Oh, it's me. And I have no opponents in my vicinity.
Big sad paladin noises.
Yeah. Can I see the last guy?
Oh boy. Give me just one second. Oh, from where you're at. Oh yeah, no, you have this
I got nothing.
citadel thing in the way.
Why don't I? I'm gonna heal myself up.
Why are you order?
I'm gonna do the rest of my lay on hands and another action to cast 3rd level cure wounds on myself.
Sure. All right.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, now it's the last hurrah of the armor. And see if it can actually do anything. It rolled no. Nope. It just manages it kind of realizes it is doomed at this point and just kind of gives a hug. That's about all it does. Eric, you're up.
All right, I will go ahead and move forward and take a couple shots.
All right.
24.
24, that will hit.
Damage 6.
6.
Second one's
Oh, that is exactly what you need. So
Okay.
finish him.
Right.
It just collapses. Whatever arcane thing was holding this armor together seems to go away, and the armor just collapses, falls apart. And your Drake picks up one of the arms and starts using it like a chew toy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna like grab one, come bounding up to me, like and drop it at my feet.
Yeah, I did a thing.
I'll go ahead and throw it, like up in the air, like off a ways, and like it'll fly and grab it and come back.
Oh,
Start
yeah. It fully believes that it took it down single-handedly.
Yep. Oh,
All right.
See.
You are all out of combat.
Spit a loogie of boiling blood.
Just splatters down on the ground. Combat has wrapped up outside on the actual battlefield, and the bots were
Wait,
defeated.
This was
And
the actual battlefield.
This was the interior.
yeah, this is the main battle happened outside, so you guys could get in here without having like 100 of those bots coming at you guys. Not that would have made a difference because none of them would have been able to hit you anyways.
I would have died.
But yeah, so that the battle is complete. You guys, all in all, have the day. The area is reclaimed by the fire giants and for Valignat. There's a big celebration.
I yell at a troop of druids to come heal me.
Yeah, they do the whole Team Fortress 2 running your entire team of docs just to heal train, but just all on you. Just circle of healing. Full health. Everyone is healed up by them. Anyone who needs it, and you're all paid in gold. They're
it would be gems.
Yeah,
Not
gems.
gold.
Sorry.
Yeah.
500 gold worth, or 500 gold's worth of gems. There we go. And you're all kind of asked what your plan is, because at this point, are you all going to try to come up with a story of why you left right when that big fire hand went up in the sky? And when you get back to the dome, what are you going to do? Are you going to stay here and lead armies? Because if you stay here, they will assign kind of like Frida's situation. They'll assign some elementals and stuff under your command, and you'll be leading the army. So that choice is up to you on what you want to do.
Yeah, I think Garrick's going to be staying out here.
Dap's going to go back to the dome. He's made up this random persona of a green-skinned gnome with a purple afro.
Nice.
All right, definitely not. Okay, definitely not Green Goblin there. Yeah, so you'll head back. Bert, what you doing?
Oh, this is the least Valignat's ever paid him. He's a little disappointed, so he's definitely going back to the dome.
Definitely heading back. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, that's all we had here. Like, if you want to wait another week until we get some more supplies, but I'm kind of short-staffed here. I'm kind of like the leading edge. I'm on the front lines. I don't have a whole lot. I'm sorry. Charcoal's okay. Stavros, who we forgot to mention, was also there. Ran through a wall of fire and just ran around screaming the entire time. Managed to, while doing that, kind of run through the army of the armor and set a bunch of them on fire. Chaos. Yeah, so anyone who stays is able to stay. Everyone else, you're able to kind of make it back. Even with the heightened security, you'll get asked about why you left right as that signal went up. Dap, you're fine. They just like, oh, another, someone else. That's fine. Bert, you'll get asked, but you're able to come up with a story about how, you're just checking on Arrowknee, and that was something that you weren't sure, so you were just riding to check out, and it turns out it was just a giant, volcano type thing, side effect of this land being terraformed. But you're all able to make it back. Nobody is the wiser or stay here. That being said, I can find the right button, I swear, are going to end it here. So you all have a good one.
Bye.
Goodbye. Check out our Patreon. Like, subscribe.
Good
yes.
things. Yeah.